It's Lizzie and welcome to one of my videos. So today I will be giving a bit of a makeover to the Goth villa. So if you're not familiar who I'm talking about, or maybe about which lot are we talking about, it is the super black Victorian style house that is located in Willow Creek, and it is the Goth family residence. What I'm going to tell you guys is that this one I think was one of the hardest townies makeover I have done so far, and I really struggled well with the overall look of the house, because I wanted it to be quite dark. I knew I wanted it to be this typical Goth Victorian styled house, and I did look for inspo online, and I actually did find a house that I really enjoyed in trying to recreate it, but it wasn't so easy as it seemed in the beginning. But I just think I figured it out a bit. So what can I tell you about it? So I know that many people just start their builds by doing a few boxes and then kind of working with that, but I am that kind of person who just does the house outline and then I just kind of put the rooms in and that kind of stuff, not the other way around. Well, not the other way around, because people who don't do it the same way as I do not start. Maybe they do. Okay, I just got twisted. I just twisted myself. So one of the hardest parts when it comes to this build was the roofing once again, but this time it wasn't because of the shape of the house. Well, it was because of the shape of the house, but it was because that sticking out bit here, that was a octagonal part here and there, and it was quite hard to roof it, and I did struggle, and I think I spent like half an hour trying to make the roof work, and then I just figured out that it will be better if I just did like a little tower or something of that sort to get the pointy kind of roundish roof higher, as it just didn't look good otherwise. And what else about the interior? I know that we're just not there yet, but I'm going to tell you as of right now about the interior bits. So it kinda didn't work out as I wanted it to. Once again, I think that Goths are such a family that it is really hard to build for. The makeover of the family itself, firstly it's on my YouTube channel, you can go and check it out. I think I'll leave it linked down below. Was quite hard because I didn't have to do much and I wouldn't have changed much if I could. That what I just said didn't make any sense, but well, I mean that their style is really kind of strong vibe in style. It's like black and red and greys and that kind of strong colours. So I wanted the whole house to kind of portray their style. And I went with the Get Famous windows, but I was talking about the interior. Goodness me, I just cannot focus today. But firstly I'll tackle the interior, then I'll tackle the window choice. So when it comes to interior, as I said, it was quite hard to get their vibes because we did not have enough furniture of their significant style in the game, which is kind of not fun and sad because they are a base game family. But the window choice, I wanted to go with different windows at first, but then it turned out that they did not have any black swatches. They only had like a dark what's called brown, yeah, dark brown color, and it didn't fit my aesthetic overall. Oh, and look at that roofing right there. It was such a struggle because I have no idea why, but the roofing came into the house, even though I kind of fixed the room problem and I checked everything was alright, but then it kind of messed up. So that was a pity. So if you see a bit of roofing inside of the house, just please do ignore it. I hope it is just a glitch that really happened in my game. And when I upload the build, yeah, the build is already in my gallery. When I upload the build, everything will be okay. And here you can see me kind of not knowing what to do with the stairs. And I tried changing stairs, but then it didn't kind of work out with my floor plan idea. So that was a bit of a fail. I decided to do like a little half bath downstairs for the guests or whatever. Thought it would be quite good to have one that is available from the bottom of the house. Goodness me, why people outside have to make such noises when I'm recording my voiceovers. But yeah, if you're wondering what the hell is that huge area here, it's the kitchen and the dining area. I am really not happy with it. I think I kind of messed up the floor plan downstairs because I usually go for fully open house plan, but I know that because we are working with Gothic and Victorian here, that in both of these styles the houses weren't really open plan, so I was trying to do my best to get it looking kind of okayish. So I did what I could. You see me struggling with the roof. I tried to fix it, it didn't work. So I just left it. Oh, and I did struggle with the windows. Window placement because I did I just say because 2 times in a row? Well, yeah. So because I chose those windows, I figured that we only had the ones for the medium height walls, and I usually like to go. So firstly, like my builds are mostly medium height when it comes to the walls, because I think that they look best that way. But we do not have these windows in a smaller version for the lower walls, so that kind of sucked, and I had to use 3 windows that were like literally the same, because I used a 1 tile, 2 tile and 3 tiled windows throughout the whole build, and they're all from Get Famous. I did put 1 or 2 different windows, but they kind of didn't fit with everything else, because the Get Famous windows are they're like such a bold choice that if you go with them, it's really hard to get back on track with your style if you try to choose different windows and that kind of stuff. Same with the doors, I did struggle with them, and I mean the outdoor doors that are in the back of the house. Oh, and do not judge the door choice to the master bedroom, because that was a choice I do not want to believe I made, but I couldn't find any other 3 tile doors that would work, and I like my things to be, goodness me, what's the word? Actually, my brain is like in a slow mode today. Even on both sides, you know what I mean. So, oh yeah, here you can see me struggling with other windows. And I kinda like how the house looks on the inside. I think a more talented person than I am would make it work even better. And I wish I would be so talented to pull this all off. But I am not, and I did what I could. And I know there are people who just love clatter, who put clatter literally every freaking where. But I am that kind of person who puts clatter, but I am not the type of person who, uses that move objects to place objects on the height of the counter or table, and then kind of getting everything off the grid and that kind of stuff, and then putting the table or whatever back to that tile. So you have tons of things on one tile, even though it shouldn't be possible. I just don't feel like doing it. It's so much work and I'm lazy. So that's why there isn't so much clutter in my builds. But I kind of like them how they are. Though I really appreciate a bit of clutter, because I think it gives the house like a personal touch, which is always nice. So what else can I tell you? I really enjoy these tiles from the vampires, and I mean the patterned ones. Goodness me, I'm literally at the loss of words, and I cannot figure out how things are called. I think I need further coffee, but it's too late for it now. Yeah, again, I'm recording this voiceover in the middle of the night, as I always do, so now you know why my voiceover sucks. But yeah, what else I can tell you guys at this point? Because my brain is just thinking in the future. So what else? I think the colouring of the house, I mean on the outside, is quite alright. I tried to make it dark, but not too dark. Because I really like to mix patterns, materials and colours on the outside of my houses, but I know that when it comes to Victorian houses, they're not really that mixed, and even though they are colourful really often, I thought that the Goths cannot have a colourful house. It's just a thing that should be followed. And I did have an explanation about Cassandra's room, because I did it on purpose, which I will explain as we get to it. The kitchen. I am so not impressed with myself when it comes to the kitchen. I know, I usually try to make my kitchens be spacious and look not too bad, but this one turned out kind of weird, to be honest. And if you're wondering where the hell the fridge is, I did a little pantry because I had a bit of space here, and I usually do not do pantries, or actually I think I started doing pantries. I did one in the Landgrab's house. I do not do them in challenges because there is never enough space for them. Plus, being British means no pantry for us because our houses are just a tad too small to fit in a room that is destined to keep your food in. But if I can do them in my builds, then I try. And I love people who do the pantries like a room filled with shelves and clutter and things from debug on the shelves, but I just cannot do it. So if you're one of these people who do such amazing things, and heads down for you. Okay, the dining area. Let's talk about that. So I thought that firstly we need a huge table. Secondly, we need some decorations on the floors, on the walls. Yeah, literally, this showcases the state of my brain right now. But yeah, on the floors. Goodness me, on the walls. And if you're wondering why the hell I did put two huger, right now I'm even discovering new adjectives. The bigger chairs on the opposite sides of the table, and it's because if I remember correctly, because I am not a historian, I just study architecture, and and I know it's kind of connected to history and stuff, but if I'm not wrong, the owners of the house, the lady and the man of the house, always sat on the opposite sides of the table, and I just wanted to accent that. So if what I just said was completely wrong, please write it down in the comments, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, and I kind of wanted to give the hall some personality. So you're entering the house and you kind of see some flowers, some pictures, some photographs, and it kind of didn't work out as I wanted it to, because I always search for things that would look good, but we do not have tons of that things. Oh, and I did put the armor there, and I'm so proud of myself that I did, because it just looks so freaking cool. And I wanted to put a fountain outside in front of the house to kind of give it that snatched look and stuff. But in the end, it kind of didn't work out, because I used a size down fountain and then it broke, so I decided to change it for another one and forgot to place it there. So great. And the living area is quite small, I know, like compared to their previous house. It is teeny tiny. Like literally look at the kitchen and how huge it is. And usually the kitchen would be smaller than the living room, but in this case it's just like way bigger. I'm so not proud of that fact, but I just couldn't do anything with it. What else? And the back patio turned out awful. Literally, I feel like each time I am doing a build and then doing the voiceover for that build, I am just roasting myself for my choices and what I did. Rather than being proud of myself, justifying why I did this or that. So fun. But yeah, because I used those windows, I kind of found myself short on wall space. So I wish I kind of solved the problem other way. Deadpool did put a few plants here and there, but I didn't want the plants to have that modern flower pots, so my choices were really cut down to a few plants, which was kind of sad, but you have to do what you have to do. And if you've been wondering why the hell I have used the zebra or other animal printed rug, it's because I couldn't find anything better, and yeah, that's because what? Goodness me, I really don't make sense today. Oh, and I do hope that this voiceover will be okay, because I think the last 2 or 3 times I did voiceover, it kind of desynchronized with the video, and everything ducked up. I'm trying not to swear on this channel, but that most of the time it just slips. I'm not even trying to swear. The master bedroom isn't that impressive. Most of the walls, not floors, walls, I nearly said floors again, of the walls are covered in windows. So it was quite hard to work with, and it kind of got into my mind that if we have such an open bedroom, we definitely do need some blinds. or not blinds but curtains. Okay, so I just kind of got lost in what I was talking about because someone in my house just decided to start vacuuming, so I'm just hoping you won't hear what I'm hearing. I hope that my piss poor microphone is really that bad as I think it is, and it will not pick up that noise. And actually, if I waited for a total silence to do my voiceovers each freaking time, I would never be able to do them. So no, I'm not investing in a new microphone. I'm just using like a old headset with a microphone. And each time I'm just hoping, praying that it will not get all the sounds from the outside of my surroundings. And oh my goodness, can we not comment on how hideous that one window is right there? Firstly, it's the wrong colour because it's kind of this darkish, more intense black, and the door and the windows next to it are this kind of dark greyish, more like washed out black. But as I said, I kind of struggle with windows. Plus, let's be honest with ourselves. Who the hell looks at the back of the house? All we care about is the front. Yeah, like literally, if you look at my belts from the front, they look fine, but then you look to the back, and then you're just like, come on, what has happened here? So that's a fun fact for you guys. So my belts never ever look on the back side of them because like all I care about is the front, and then when you look at them from the side or from the back, they just don't make any sense. Oh yeah, so here you can see me planning out the gardens, and I did my gardens as I usually do it, so I didn't record all of that. I knew the video would be long enough without it. Oh yeah, here you can see me sizing down the fountain in like 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there you go. And I think that if you size down a fountain like that, the water would just kind of sit up where it was before. So that is a mistake. And if you see like kind of weird pauses throughout the video of me literally kind of looking like I'm thinking about something, I was just watching a movie with Henry Cavill. It's called let me check how it's called. But I was just kind of distracted by it, and I literally, yeah, it's called The Men from Uncle. UNCLE, Uncle. And so I just kind of got distracted by not only the film but kind of things happening around me. And I had to get up from the game a few times during the build because firstly I was just so tired. I just lost my kind of ideas and creativity, and I wasn't motivated enough to finish the build, so I kind of left it a few times into the day and then got back to finishing it. So it is what it is. Sometimes I feel that if I leave a build to give myself a break, a part of the build looks different than the other one because I kind of change my mind about something, about the style, something like that. So that was fun. And I think that's all for now. So I'll leave you here. Finish watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and bye for now.